Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where today I feel like fighting a Fatalis just because I can. So let's go ahead and grab one. Let's do regular Fatalis. I would get more use out of Crimson Fatalis, but it would be awkward to not do them in the correct order for this channel. So yeah, we're just gonna fight us a regular Fatalis, and we're gonna get this fire res because that'll be handy. Of course, my fire res is currently my only positive resistance. It would be 0 if I didn't eat for that fire res small. But yeah, it's a thing. We're not gonna need the sonic bombs or the adamant seeds. Nor, I believe, the flashes. And not needing the cool drinks either. This ought to do just fine. So, here we go. I was originally considering doing all the post-game monsters, except for the Bloodbath Diablos, in the order that they were presented. But then I figured, hey, I might as well fight Fatalis, because I can. I kind of want to, and, like, gear-wise, I'm not going to be getting anything better for maybe ever. Well, not necessarily. I could definitely improve things. I still haven't changed the charm out. So there's definitely room for this set to be better. And there's also plenty of room to make better sets. But for now, the set we've got is totally fine. Also, that attack that we just got hit by, the little bitey bite. Wait, no. That's a different attack I'm thinking of. But you will note that it did not too much damage, which is good, because animation-wise, it didn't look like it should do a whole lot of damage. Like this attack. That's just some regular bites. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. Methinks he wants to be Dragonated. Methinks I wants to live. Health is good to have if I wants to live. Alright, a little closer, buddy. I mean, hey, as long as you're walking towards here. Well, no flinch, but definitely scored a hit. All right. Should have remembered that he could fire more than one at a time. If he couldn't, though, his face would have been in, like, perfect position to jump on it like that. Oop. We were not facing where the thing impacted. Though, even if we were, probably wouldn't have ended well for us because he did the glide follow-up. And if we Valor dodge the fireball, then the glide will hit us. Because that's just how it works. Alright, we've got ourselves some Valor mode. So now if we could get a mount, that would be excellent. Having a high-grade plugs does make us at least a little resistant to his nonsense during the mount. Yep, if he decides to roar, we don't care. It's only if he does this struggle multiple times where things will matter. And again, we don't care about his roar. So let's get some damage on this face. Nice. Barely managed to get those last hits. Ow. Buddy, you don't gotta slap me like that. Ooh, nice miss. It still really disappoints me that Fatalis' theme is just the Verdant Hills theme, but with choir. But I mean, hey, in the olden days, he did often like to pretend he was a Rathalos, like flying up to do the triple fireball. And other things like that. But I guess it's probably more a case of Rathalos pretending to be Fatalis. Buddy, you really don't have to slap me. It's not necessary. I like how I can cut the Valor Sheathing animation short if I step over a ledge while I do it. Let's go ahead and fire off this ballista ammo, because we've got it. Can help us break those wings. Of course, it would help more if I didn't get myself blasted by fireballs. That attack right there would one-shot you back in Freedom Unite. These days, not so much. Which is good, because it makes absolutely no sense as a one-shot. It is like the least threatening-looking animation he has. Ow. Well, I rolled into that. I always feel like it's gonna go more towards where he's swinging his head. But no, it goes in front of where his head went. And that's just one of those moves that I just don't have the hang of. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this Easy Max. Just testing that Dragonator, are we? Because he certainly didn't stab the Fatalis just now. Well, actually, let's grab those first aid meds. Because we can. Someone's angry. My fist tells me so. Yeah, go ahead and bite your way over here, buddy. And let's go ahead and grab our spare binder here. Just to have it. Ow. Buddy, you realize you don't gotta keep biting. Thank goodness he can't get up on this ledge. If he could, we would have probably died there. Why am I drinking my own mega potions? Ow. Yes, stun me with an attack that doesn't visibly flinch me. Good job. All right, back in Valor. Precisely where we want to be. Ow. Those bites are actually troublesome because they come in twos. Ow. The fact that they come in twos means that we can't Valor dodge it and get out of damage completely. We probably can't parry it, but maybe we can if we do the quick second parry, though it does hinge on us getting the first parry. Would you look at that not being a one-shot? It's almost as though they modified it to do as much damage as it looks like it should instead of doing a one-shot. Seriously, that was the dumbest attack to ever be a one-shot in the older games. And it was a full-body hitbox one-shot, no less. Just to make it as bad as it possibly could be. Alright. As long as I dive quickly after the Valor dodge, we're safe from that. That's good to know. Really wish he would have let me finish that combo. Would have gotten a hit right there on the chest. And I would very much, ow, like to break the chest. Uh-oh. That was close. Buddy, you need to stop with the double bites. It's like the most annoying attack he has to deal with. It's not the most damaging, but just the fact that its hitboxes are so large, there's two of them, they're kind of close together, and he covers a pretty good distance while doing it, just makes it annoying to deal with. And there goes the chest. Alright. Valor mode is go. Uh-oh. Okay. If he wasn't walking forward, we might have had to worry about getting hit there. But he was walking forward, so we had nothing to worry about. Dang it. Yeah, if we Valor dodge the first one, the second one's pretty much gonna get us. Simple as that. That high wind, though. Why did I go into an attack motion? I shouldn't have done that. Well, we might as well use the Dragonator again, considering it's ready. We just need him to walk his way over to it. I mean, he's backing kind of close to it, but also not quite at the right angle. Come on, buddy. Over here. Alright, when he's done with this breath, we'll be able to nail him. Correct. Would have been nice to not run out of Valor mode right when that happened, but we can't choose what happens when. I'm glad he missed with that slap. If he had hit, we might have lost our unhinged spirit, and that would have made me sad. And I don't like being sad. I like being happy. I'm sure you folks watching at home also prefer happy to sad, but I mean, some of you might not. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the world. Kind of wish he wasn't straddling this ledge. Makes it difficult to make use of. You know what? We should use our binder, considering he's right here. So, if you would just waddle over this way. Yeah, that works. Just had to make sure to dive through the flamethrower, otherwise we would have had a bad time. So, where does the face go? We might have been able to stay up on the ledge, but down here we can definitely get the face. Alright, got us a break. And let's go ahead and nail him with this binder as well. Looks like his face is fully broken. We've still got the wings to break, but honestly, those aren't the most important to me. But, you know what? Let's go for him now. Now we're done with binders. Actually, are the wings already broken? No. No, they're not. Alright. We are pretty close to Valor mode, and we've got Unhinged Spirit ready, so let's go ahead and sharpen up before both of those things get activated. That way we'll be able to do more damage. Okay, I feel like the hitbox should have been done being active by then. It is dangerous when he does the backward scoot flamethrower. The forward walking one tends to hit less area. He's doing an awful lot of gliding after that. Not a whole lot of just standing there. Maybe he only just stands there when he does it from all fours. Ow. That slap reaches farther than I expected. Well, he didn't enjoy that. So it didn't do what I was hoping. There were no mount hits. Thank goodness for Valor dodging. Ow. I really shouldn't have gone for that. Not my smartest move. Who's doing the backwards walk? Thankfully, the flamethrower ends before his face got pointed towards where we were. Haven't been doing a whole lot of parrying against this guy, but it's mainly because I'm not as used to him. I haven't fought him in a while. But hey, we're still going to be in Valor mode when he goes down. We might need to grab a little bit of spirit just to maintain our spirit gauge flashiness. Yeah, we need to get that back. But then we can do some work on this face of his. Someone is not a happy camper. So is this going to be ballista ammo? It probably will be. That was close. Thank goodness he didn't have good aim. Wow, that was not many shots. Thankfully, we can gather more right here. Just grabbing him so that we can more easily bust his wings. Really? With the jaw? Like, he didn't even bite me. He just kind of slapped his jaw on down on me. Well, that was not a good time to be stunned. I mean, there aren't many good times to be stunned, but of the good times to be stunned, that was not one. Is there anything we can grab in here? Of course not, because these are all, like, produced weapons. No ballista ammo or nothing. Ah, but there's ballista ammo right here. Hooray. Probably should have grabbed that the last time we were in here. Or had we used our ballista ammo yet? I don't recall. There goes the wings. So we've broken everything he's got. And he wants to be a jerk, keeping us from firing more shots. Too bad for him, it's not going to work forever. I don't care if you yell at me. I'm still shooting you. That was a little close. He ought to go down before too long. I know we've been doing at least decent damage. And the fact that we've ridden him twice and used 3 binders to just get tons of damage all over that face of his. Yeah, he's got to go down eventually. We will not be timing out, that much I can tell you. Unless I'm doing way worse than I thought. But I don't expect that to be the case. Oh yes, the sit and sweep. A move that it looks like Fatalis should have had forever, considering how long his tail is and all that, but no, that's a move he stole from Dire Mirrorless. A lot of his moves in Gen 4 were stolen from Dire Mirrorless, actually. Of course, that's largely because Dire Mirrorless was the progenitor of a lot of the moves, because he was the first monster to use this skeleton in Gen 3 and beyond. Ooh, Dragonator again. We may as well make use of it. I'm glad that only singed my toes rather than actually hitting me and burning me. So this one definitely had to dodge. Come on, buddy. This way. That's not coming this way. As long as this is a forward walker. Good. Puts his face right where we need it. Kind of. Didn't nail him with both. But sometimes one is enough. And we'll even be able to use the Dragonator one more time if he survives that long. So I'm gonna go ahead and say he's probably not going to. In fact, it'll be my mission to make him not survive that long. Wow, the rumble for his roar starts way before the roar itself actually goes. Should I? Yeah, I should. Safer to sharpen in here, plus we can get 5 more ballista ammo. So admittedly, we're probably better off using our weapon than using the ballista, but could be worse. There are certainly worse things than getting some quick damage at a distance. Especially when he's just staring over there letting me. Oh, you finally noticed, huh? Wonder what took him so long to notice. I know it doesn't do that little damage. It's not beneath his notice. Uh-oh. Wow, I guess we were still invulnerable. That's good. We would have taken quite a lot of damage otherwise. Ow. It always bugs me how close to his leg that hitbox starts. It looks like we need to make some more mega potions. But first we need to drink the one we've got. Hang on, let's not drink it just yet. That might not have actually reached us, but it certainly pays to be safe. Especially when you're only at 1 cart left. Or rather, 0 carts left. If we cart again, we failed. So I did not get insurance. This is gonna hurt. That was definitely not a positive health exchange. Let's go ahead and use this and heal up in the base camp. Again, it's safer. Plus, with them giving us so many Farcasters, we might as well make use of them. All right. He really does like that corner when we're not in here. He just kind of goes over there to hang out. Ow. Couldn't dive in time for that one. Thanks, cat. Darn slap. Another reason I'm not parrying many things is a lot of the things to parry are projectiles. And if I parry a projectile and I'm not right next to where it came from, well, then it's not really going to do much for me, is it? Might as well just Valor Dodge in that case, because at least the Valor Dodge will get me out of harm's way instead of putting me right back where harm came from. Still weirds me out that I can Valor Dodge roars when I have plugs. Let's not be on the side that's going to explode. Another problem with trying to parry projectiles is when they come from above and are impacting behind me, I can't parry them unless I face the wrong direction. Didn't mean to jump off there. Probably shouldn't have jumped off there. Alright. Thankfully, I am not the worst at diving. To avoid flamethrowers. Ooh, that was a nice nail right there on the face. Which is exactly the part we want to nail. Because it takes lots and lots of damage. Like, lots and lots. There are not many hitboxes weaker than Fatalis' face. There are certainly some, but not many. And he is one of the embodiments of the phrase, not the face. One not so terrible thing about Valor dodging roars. Gets me a decent little chunk of Valor. Certainly not as much as just using my Valor attack, but it's something. And that matters. We may end up timing out if the Dragonator doesn't take him out. I kind of expected him to be dead already. So I guess carting twice does take time off the timer. As in, it takes time to go through the whole carting process. Not that the carting itself removes time from the timer, just that the carting process takes time and the timer ticks down constantly. Time does not stop for a cart. Uh-oh. Whoop. There we go. We've also been spending far too much time needing to heal. If I had been doing better on that front, then we also would have had much more time to spend just smacking him. Dragonator's going to be ready very soon, which means I'm going to be failing my mission. But hopefully it'll be enough to succeed on our quest. As long as I don't cart, we should still manage to finish this. Well, I mean, it's slay or repel, so as long as I don't cart, we are definitely going to succeed at the quest. Though I would certainly like to carve him. Come on. Ready up, Dragonator. I know you're almost good to go. I was really hoping the Dragonator would have readied up while I was on my way up to it. Don't know how much time it's got left on its timer, but it can't be much. Freaking tail. Freaking body. His face was, well, yeah, it was right where it needed to be for the Dragonator. But then it moved. Come on, Dragonator. Get ready. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. All right, buddy. Take a couple steps this way if you would. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough. We'll get your face. Oh, good job, cat. You killed it. Freaking cat boomerangs. Doing the job for me. Yes, yes, you can flail around. That's fine. Let me carve you. I don't have that much time to carve you, and I've got a lot of carves to get. Was getting a little worried towards the end there, but the combo of the Dragonator and the cat boomerang managed to do him in. Now, did we get the right spot? No, we did not. I think we're a bit too far south. Yeah. We were just one step further towards the elbow here. We would have been able to get the lower 6 carves without moving. But no, we had to move a step. But hey, got all the carves. With a smidge of time to spare. Hooray, Fatalis is dead. It's a very flashy finish. Oh boy, it's trash. Two more hunter ranks and I'll be able to post white Fatalis. And I'll be able to go on any quest in the game. That'll be neat. But that's also going to be the end of this episode, so join us next time when we do another post-game monster that won't be a Fatalis. See you then, friends.